Had a great question this week from Alison Howes, who runs a walking holiday company in Bath called Foot Trails. And the question was about recruitment. Specifically, the question was about how, even in spite of having really good recruitment processes, do you kind of ensure that you get someone who's going to be a really good fit and going to really add value to your company? And I think we've got to accept that all recruitment processes can do is minimise the risk of getting the wrong person. They're not absolute processes. You will occasionally take someone on and it won't work out, and I think that's fine. So first of all, I want to deal with this in two ways. First, I want to talk about recruitment itself, because to me, you're looking for two things. You're looking for a capability of the individual, i.e., are they capable of doing the role or capable of learning the role in a timescale that is acceptable to the business? And are they willing? i.e., are they willing to do the role and willing to do it in a way that you want it done and in a way that keeps your customers delighted? So those are the sorts of things that you ask questions about, and specifically you ask questions about their past and you get them to give examples. It's very hard for people to bullshit when they're asked to give a specific example of when they've done something. For example, they've gone the extra mile for a customer. Once you've actually made a decision on someone and you've recruited them, it doesn't stop there. You have to have an induction process. You have to make sure that they are well inducted into the company, that they understand how things work, where things are, who your customers are, and some of the sort of values and the codes of conduct that you want the business to be operated by and you want them to behave in accordance with. Then you train them. You give them the necessary training and skills to be able to do the job that you want them to do. And training, the purpose of training is to make sure that they have the capability to do the job and hopefully also to influence their willingness to do it. But if the training doesn't work and you've still got a non-performant employee who's not working right, you go into a coaching model. You start to coach them, you coach their performance, you actively manage their performance. And if ultimately, within a timescale that's not acceptable to you, they just can't grasp it, then you have to part company. To me, this is what probation processes are all about, and why we have probation periods, to make sure that the fit is right. I think the worst damage you can do is hang on to an employee who just isn't performing, because there's someone out there that really would. So have a great week, and I'll speak to you soon.